career high 8 assists tonight. Looked like you guys were moving the ball pretty well out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to say it. I think I got gypped to some assists. But, yeah, my teammates were just hitting open shots. Everything came easy to us. I like how we flowed and everything. We're playing for one another.
Speaking of hitting open shots, this guy over here, Seth Allen, made another big one for you guys tonight. What's it like having him on this team? What kind of leader is he? And just what's it like playing around somebody who just keeps making so many big shots at such a critical time in the season?
Him and Zach have experienced more than a lot of us, so we kind of try to learn from them and just keep building every day and just have everybody together so we all learn from each other. Like Seth and Zach will come to me when we're watching film and ask questions about what I see, and I think that's big on our seniors and not for them to have an ego. And Seth just came in here, he was like, I played terrible, but I told him to hit the big shot of the game. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. We just got to bounce back and learn from it.
It's been 10 years since this program's made the NCAA tournament. How close do you guys feel like you are to reaching that goal right now?
Haven't really looked into it, honestly. I think we're on a good run right now. We just got to keep it going. We got 3 left and just see what God has in store and just try to keep digging and get better every day.
And I always want to miss long so we can get a chance to offensive rebound because they had their big guy trying to block my shot. So I just shot it high off the glass and Zach got a great offensive rebound, went up. I thought it got fouled, but and then the ball went out of bounds, and that happened.
Does it feel good to get your name called, knowing the coaching staff just has so much confidence in you to call your name in so many late game situations?
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, it's something we've been doing all season. I mean, we just try to make plays for each other. I mean, original play was for me just to get in the paint and make the right decision, whether that's score, hit the open man, read the tag, or whatever. But I think we just play well together as a unit.
Playing with each other, you guys had that one possession where you reversed the ball all the way off for his 3. Has that ball movement sort of spurted the 3-point barrage that you guys have put on the last couple games?
Yeah, that's kind of how we play. We get to the paint and just try to read the help and find the open man. And today, we threw it in the post and they had to respect Zach, so he kicked it out and we just moved it around.
What were you thinking when Bibbs went down and was holding this big?
Man, scary. I mean, he's okay. Thank God. He's a great player, and you just can't absorb losing Chris and Bibbs. So that was the first thing that went through my mind. But he's a really good player. So I'm just glad he's okay. He's a tough guy. He can't do that no more though. He can't do that nobody else.
Were you surprised that you had 6 points going into that final flurry? Were you surprised he went to you?
No. I mean, I was out the whole first half off of 2 silly fouls. I mean, I didn't think they were fouls, but the refs get paid a lot of money to do that. So, but I mean, it is how it is. That's how the cookie crumbles. I just come in the second half, just trying to make plays. We had a good rhythm. I didn't want to mess up the rhythm. I just tried to come and make a play. I knew at the end of the game that we just had to keep making plays on defense. So that's why I was just trying to get in there and rebound because, I'm not a really good rebounder, so I was just trying to get a rebound, one more rebound than I usually get. So, yeah.
A year ago, you guys finished the season on a pretty hot streak.
Is that the stat?
Yeah.
I'm going to get that.
A year ago, you guys finished the season on kind of a hot streak, if you remember, win streak going into it. Does it feel like maybe that's coming around again, despite losing Chris?
Yeah, honestly, I know Buzz always says this. He says his teams always tend to go north after Valentine's Day, and I feel it. I don't feel that we're getting better. I just feel that we're just getting tougher, and our chemistry's going, and we just play hard, like really hard, and it's really consistent. So when things don't go wrong, playing hard overcomes it. So I just think that it's just a really good win for us because we toughed it out. We didn't back down.
Obviously, wins are great. Would it be nice to get one that's a little easier, a little more lopsided? So maybe you're on the bench resting.
Oh my goodness, yes. He kept saying though, sell out. We're off tomorrow. Give it everything you got. So that's what we did, man. We're exhausted. I'm sick. I was sick for the past 4 days, so I'm gonna just keep getting my rest.
This program hadn't been to the tournament in 10 years. How close do you feel like you guys are to locking up your spot, so to speak?
I mean, I don't really know too much about that. I think that we're doing great. I think we have to just keep finishing strong. I believe that nobody is going to give us anything because of what you said. We have to just go out and get it. We have to take it. We have to earn whatever was coming our way. I don't think that nobody's just going to put us in the tournament if we're 500. We got to go in there and get it.
Is it
This team seems to really have started to take it up a notch since losing Chris Clark. You guys are shooting the ball better from beyond the arc. What's been the difference? Do you think there's been a difference?
I'm not sure. We just try to focus on defense even more. It wasn't our best defensive game tonight, but we just want to keep on improving from game to game on defense, and that'll get us shooting better. So.
You had a big game yourself, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks. What was the key for you down the stretch, especially when you had some big shots?
I don't know. I just wanted to finish for my team. At the end, as it started to get close, I knew it was going to be me or Seth to just try to make a big play, and we want to take it in our hands because it's our year, it's our last year, so we really want to do what we can to get the wins down the stretch, and that's what we did tonight.
Most people seem to project you around the 8-9 seed for the tournament. Do you guys pay attention much to all the bracket projections at all?
I mean, I don't really pay attention to it. We're just trying to go up, keep going up. We win games, and hopefully our seed keeps on going up. We want to win 4 in a row and go into the ACC tournament on a hot streak. So we're just going to do what we can to control what we can control today.
What do you think has been the difference for you guys shooting from beyond the arc? It seems like you guys have really kind of broken out of the team slump, other than Seth Allen, who was shooting well throughout. But you guys seem to have broken out of the slump. What's been the difference?
Just moving the ball, being unselfish, sharing with each other. A couple of times I got the ball in there. Coach was telling me that they're crowding me because I've been scoring. So I just try to kick it out to my shooters. And then when they swing it all the way around. We had possession where we did that, and Bibbs hit the 3. It's just huge, and it spreads the defense out.
You guys have won a lot of close games this year. Clemson's lost a lot of close games. It seems like you guys are the reverse from that standpoint. What's the fine line between being Virginia Tech this year and being Clemson this year? What's the difference between the two squads, really?
There's a very, very, very thin line between winning and losing. What goes on in our practices every day, how Coach gets on us, me and Seth, to be leaders down the stretch, boot camp, all that type of stuff, individuals, it all leads up to that. And you can't really teach it. You just got to have resilience and just stay calm in the moment and just do what you have to do to win. And that's what we've been doing in the close games. Questions for Coach?
You guys keep winning a lot of close games this year as an ACC play, and Clemson keeps losing a lot of close games. There's obviously a very fine line. What does it take? What have you guys been able to do to get over that fine line?
That was our 15th game in the ACC, and 9 have been decided by 6 points or less. And that was Clemson's 11th loss. 8 have been decided by 5 points or less. The line obviously is very thin, but maybe almost invisible for the most part. And it just, the value of every possession on both ends is so monumental. And with the complexion of our roster the way it is, it's whatever the adjective is and the thesaurus above monumental, that's what it is for us. And so incredibly grateful and thankful, because it could easily be the other way.
You didn't have
such games. Why is Seth Allen so clutch at the end?
Well, the one thing that I would say collectively, obviously we've had a lot of reps. We're 7-2 in those 9 games, and I think obviously he wants the ball in his hands, and he's comfortable with it. But I think it's all of the possessions, Berman, that lead up to that, because the value of the possession is so great. And particularly in the 3 games that we've played without Chris, mathematically we're playing with fire. Louisville shot 19 more balls than we did. Clemson shot 10 more balls than we did, and they're rebounding such a high rate of their missed shots that it's putting enormous pressure on us offensively. And I don't know the answer. Obviously, we're trying everything. If you're watching and have a feel for what we're doing, I mean, we're just constantly changing, trying to maybe alter the rhythm. And I don't know what the answer is, but somehow we've got to at least salvage something a little better than what we've done the last 2 games specifically in that regard.
Despite the win, you didn't get out of this unscathed. How's Bibbs? What's his situation?
Normally when I go out there, I pray over him. And before I started praying the night, I said, "Hey, Bibbs, what happened?" He said, "I fell on my knee." I said, "You fell on your kneecap or you've twisted it?" He said, "I just fell." And I said, "Okay, well, just lay here and breathe for a little bit so our other guys can rest, and then you're going to have to play some more. We'll pray later." But, you know, like, I don't know what the word is, but behind your knee, like when I saw Ernest do that with Chris, when they feel that ligament not contracted or whatever, when Ernest did it tonight, he said he was fine. So I'm sure we'll end up getting an MRI, but I anticipate he's fine.